wanted to stop Fire Lord Ozai, he needed something else.
He needed onion banana juice!
Yeah!
Next, we will be watching Aang vs. Travaler, Avatar The Last Airbender vs. Genshin Impact. Deathbattle! By them. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the doodly-doo. No! Okay.
Aang the Avatar versus Aether the Traveler.
Which journeyman will come out on top in this elemental battle?
He's with my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh my gosh. I'll say it now to the recording. I said this to the stream chat a second ago. I'm voting for Aang because I loved Avatar Lost Airbender growing up. I absolutely adored it. Toph was one of my favorite characters. Actually, my favorite. Toph was my favorite character. I like Toph. She's so bratty and awesome and badass. And now in the new movie, she's a muscle mommy. I mean, honestly, listen. I gotta vote. Death battle, then Aang can't win. He refuses to kill. What if he takes away his... Oh, God, you're fucking right. Oh, God, Aang can't kill. Oh, no! Can Aang take away Traveler's bending? Hi, Dakota Carissa, welcome in. Can Aang take away Traveler's bending? Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, Death Battle removes all killing prohibitions. Okay, good,
Water,
okay.
Earth,
Okay!
Fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony, united by a
Sorry. The moment that someone starts stewing the Avatar intro, I get giddy. I feel giddy because I'm just like, yay, Avatar! I need to rewatch Avatar now. I'm gonna fucking rewatch Avatar. I'm gonna rewatch all of Avatar, then watch the new movie, because I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm gonna watch the entire series, and then I'm going to watch the movie. I'm gonna, Aang stuff, all the Aang stuff. I'm gonna watch all the Aang, like, the first 4 seasons, then, I've seen the trailer for the new series. I saw it. It looks so good. I can't wait for the new series. I can't wait. I can't wait for the twins. It's going to be great. Yes! Then Korra. Then get ready for the new series. I know exactly RS. I can't wait. I love Korra too. I love Korra. Anyway, sorry. I can't wait. I can't wait. Fuck, I love Avatar. Okay, there's only 3 seasons. Oh, I forgot. I feel like there should be an air season, a wind season. On topic, Genshin with the gods. Columbia. Oh, okay, no pity. Awesome, congratulations. I'm watching live action show and it's all right. I've heard it's not great. I've heard the new season's not good. I've not even given it a try. I watched 1 episode with my brother of the Netflix live action and I'm like, wow, this is bad. Anyways, bye. It's the same thing like the Shyamalan movie that doesn't exist. Listen, you watch it and you're like, wow, this is bad. I'm gonna ignore its existence, you know? Season 2 is really bad? Okay. Live action is trash, yeah. At this point, I have lost all faith in Avatar ever being a live action series. I don't want it to be. But if someone says we're making live action Avatar, I'm not watching it. That's my decision. I'm never watching a live action Avatar again. It's just not worth the energy and time, you know? And plus, there's so much good Avatar already. If I want to watch Avatar, I'll just watch Avatar. Anyways, I'm sorry. We're 30 seconds in this video and I've already been ranting for 4 minutes. Okay. I'm Toph Mayfong and I've invented metal bending. Huh? What the fuck?
master of the elements, the Avatar.
Yeah.
This Avatar reincarnated as different people for centuries, all with their own struggles. And man, was that true for our boy Aang.
Not at first, of course, thanks to his master and guardian, Yatso.
As a cheeky little air nomad, Aang traveled the world causing shenanigans, all while learning to control the winds with airbending.
Based on the real...
Poor Jet.
Causing shenanigans, all while learning to...
But yeah, Jet's story. Jet didn't deserve what he got at the end, though, you know? Like, Jet was not a good guy, but he was trying his best at the end to make up for it a little bit. Like, a little bit, he was not even really trying to, like, I don't know, he did not deserve what he got. He did not deserve that. And then we just forgot he existed, you know? Changed my mind, I don't know. His girl stolen by the two guys. Wait, did Jet die? I don't know. It's pretty ambiguous. He definitely died. Unless he shows up in the movie randomly, I'm just assuming Jet's dead, because... that's crazy part was learning about it in a play. I know, right? The fact we get to season 3, and then it's like, oh yeah, Jet exists. Is he alive? I don't know, it's pretty ambiguous. Did he die? That was an amazing moment. Honestly, the Ember Iron players. Fuck. The Ember Island players is one of the best episodes of Avatar because it was hilarious and perfect and like the only way I've ever seen a recap episode done, which made me want to rewatch the recap episode. Like, it's technically a recap episode, but like when you put it on, if I'm watching Avatar, I will watch that episode over and over again because it's so fucking good. Like, it is technically a recap episode, but I've never rewatched a recap episode. Like, when I'm rewatching a series even, I will skip the recap episodes because I know where they are. Avatar is the only one with a recap episode that I love watching. Someone like they found the best possible. You know, it was so good. Oh, Lord Momo, the Momo Dynasty. It's kind of, it was kind of clear regarding what Toph said. Plotty! Technically, the directors confirmed Jet died. Okay, that's helpful. Hi, Plotty. Oh my gosh. Hi, darling. Hi. Can we get a shout out for Plotty? Everyone's showing up today. I'm feeling special. How are you, Mrs. Plotty? How are you doing, Miss Plotty? I got to hug her at Offkai. She was very pretty. I was covered in milkshake when I hugged her, though. So congratulations, you got secondhand milkshake A-plot. Congratulations! Oh my god, why is everyone showing up? It makes me happy. I've had people in mind for a while now. Every time we live action adaptation of something animated, I start grinding my teeth. Yeah, honestly, worth it. Aww. You're worth it too, darling. Aww. A-plot's really pretty IRL, everyone, by the way. You should just remember that. Yukaiju, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How's your stream? Did you shot with Shuto? Who knows? Okay. Video. I was doing a video. Yeah. Sorry, this is a hyperfixation of mine, so this is going to be a very, pausey video. Sorry. Make sure to go support the original creator if you want to watch this on pause. Listen, you're here for me. Med taken? I did take my meds. I'm just having a really good day. Yes, you came back to Lumi flirting, always.
To control the winds with airbending.
Based on the real-life martial art Bagua Zhang, airbending is the most spiritual of the four bending styles, focusing on evading and diverting attacks through circular motions.
So pretty. With
even the smallest movement, Aang can create tornadoes, run like the wind, and block hypersonic explosions.
The perfect style.
Okay. Is it okay? I hope this isn't just my opinion. I think that it's kind of obvious here, but like, Avatar is some of the best like combat and definitely the best magic combat in like media. Like, out of characters who are technically using magic, like Avatar does the best because they actually use like real like fighting forms and techniques and martial arts and stuff, and they actually like have like set rules for each freaking character's element and stuff and different fighting style. I was like, I do think that Avatar has done the best job possible of having magical fighting, and like in general, like sure, like a kung fu movie might have really good kung fu, but this one has multiple martial arts and magic, and it's great. If Wang Fire was Kuzan's dad, does it make Lee their colonial great nephew? Step cousin, I guess. I agree with this Luminous on this, yes. Fight with Zuko versus Aang on the boat. Yes, for a couple episodes. Oh my gosh, right? No, like there's some of those episodes in the early ones where you're like, I'm in love with the bending. I want to know more about bending. Like when they did like the water bending episode. Water bending is your favorite? That's great. But like the water bending scroll, when we like sat down with like an actual master scroll for water bending and learned a technique, just had Katara and Aang learning to do this one waterbending technique. It was just like, I'm so engaged because I want to know more about this. And like, I'm technically like learning like more about like martial arts even. It's so good. Zuko does not get a show off his swordplay skills enough. I know, right? Oh my fucking God. I may have bought the same style of sword that Zuko has. Like Zuko has like that Dio sword. I forget the full name of it, but it's like it's a 2-in-1 split sword. I love that so much. I bought a replica of that type of sword. It's not like a replica of Zuko's sword. It was the same style of sword, but I like that you could just get a replica. Dio swords, yes, it's so good. And then I also found a Dio katana. So I also have I have swords. Hi, I'm sorry, I'm nerdy. Do you have a Canadian license for that sword? It's a replica prop, technically. I have dual swords, yes. But I have a Dio katana. Like, Dio? Whatever, I don't know how to say it. Anyways. That episode where Sokka learned sword fighting was so good. That was so good. This show is amazing. Don't need license for swords in Canada. I don't think so. I just went to a store and bought it, and they didn't ask me. They didn't ask me for it. Multiple swords. Does sword fighting. I do sword fighting and I own multiple swords too, yeah. Dao swords? Okay. Yeah, anyways. I like Toph. She's great. Anyways. Remember the bloodbending episode? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, back to it.
A twinkle-toed goofball like Aang. He even invented his own technique, the air scooter. How does he not fall off that thing?
Add in a glider staff for flight, and the sky was the limit. But you know how it goes. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Their conquest spread, war was inevitable, and Aang was the only one who could save the world.
Yeah. I just realized we're getting custom music for this because I know they always have custom battle music. I'm downloading this custom battle music the moment I'm off stream because I can't wait. Like, their music is always good. I still listen to the Pokemon versus freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! One all the time. Oh my gosh.
He wasn't happy with all that and being forcibly separated from Gyatso. He was just a kid, so he froze up. Like, literally, he accidentally froze himself in his adorable Sky Bison Appa for 100 years.
Until he was awakened by the Water Tribe siblings, Katara and Sokka. Time wasn't kind to Aang's people. With no avatar to keep balance, the Airbenders, Aang's entire culture were wiped out by the Fire Nation.
Oh, that's rough, buddy. But Aang took the wake-up call to heart.
As the Avatar, it's Aang's duty to understand the world's people, learning their cultures, their sadness, joy, and humanity.
And what better way?
Okay. Sorry, I'm so nerdy. Okay, so after the end of Korra, Vatu is kind of like rejoined with Rava in Korra. So now the Avatar is not just about like the light spirit, but also like she has connection to Vatu and stuff like that. Like there's like a connection there that's been reestablished and reformed. And I'm wondering if in the new show there's going to be like more of like the connection to Vatu, not just Rava, like in the Avatar. And that's maybe why Korra goes all crazy because like there's too much peace, and so then her connection to Vatu is like, well, there's too much peace. I need to make a little bit of conflict, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm so excited. I heard things about the new show. Listen. I don't know anything. I'm excited. I can't wait. No, I can't no idea what will happen, but I'm so excited to see what happens. I'm sorry. I'm a nerd. I love things that I love. I cannot wait to see. Do you know spoils? No spoils. This is literally me just guessing around because I was just thinking about it. Too much peace. Time for crime. Well, I mean, Korra was gay, so she was the big sapphic. So she do crime, be gay. You know. I hope we get to see Korra. I hope we get a flashback in the new series to Korra and Asami's wedding. I want to see them married. I want to see the actual kiss. Give us freaking our Korra-Asami kiss. Show me them kissing on screen. You cheated me at the end of the last series. Let me. Should she be bi? She is bi, which is sapphic. She is sapphic. She is bi. But I just show me them kissing. I've already seen a bunch of fan art of it. Don't worry. It's only sad that so many hate Korra. I know. Give us our kiss back. I swear it. Right?
To do that, then learning how they kick ass.
From the Northern Water Tribe and his tween crush, Aang learned waterbending. Themed around fluid Tai Chi movements, this style controls liquid in all forms to freeze targets, create water whips, and even cut through steel.
Learning earthbending was way tougher, but Aang's friend Toph taught him to stop being a wimpy pushover. Now he can armor himself in stone, move the terrain of entire cities, and fight blind with a sonar-style seismic sense.
Earthbending is themed around the steady stances of Hung Kuen Kung Fu, waiting for the right moment to strike head-on.
There was a lot to learn, but even with the world at stake and this moody hothead on his tail, Aang had fun doing it. Who could forget the adventures penguin sledding, going through the bending bayous, and living in Ba Sing Se, the city where no wars ever happened.
Yet across his journey, one power eluded Aang. The Avatar state, an enhanced mode of being that came to him in moments of peril.
Sure, if Aang dies in it, the Avatar cycle ends permanently, but who cares when it gives you enough power to wipe out a whole Navy fleet?
Come on, Boomstick. The Avatar state is more than just a power amp.
Who are you?
Jocelyn? How long have you been standing there?
Jocelyn?
I've been here the whole time.
I lurk where all Avatar talk is.
Through the cosmic power of the avatars before him and the ancient spirit Rava, Aang gains the knowledge and experience of all previous avatars, greatly expanding his bending options. Lava bending from
Okay, Apollo. You've got a very cute voice too. Don't. It's okay. It's okay, Apollo. It's okay. Oh. You've got a very, very pretty voice, a very sexy voice. Not gonna lie. I know who she was. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Back.
All previous avatars, greatly expanding his bending options. Lava bending from Avatar Roku, sonic
Weirdly.
shouts from Avatar Yang Chen, and even more are theoretically available to him through their memories.
Oh, I get it. You can't just grind your way to controlling the avatar state.
Right. If Aang wanted to stop Fire Lord Ozai, he needed something else.
He needed onion banana juice.
Yeah, technically,
Okay. Why does it? Okay. Am I the only one that kind of sounds like, it kind of feels like onion banana juice would taste good? Do you want something to rub all over you? Well, look no further, because I have a brand deal with Cheeky Soap, and you can get 10% off by using code STAR at checkout. This soap, it lathers better than any soap I've ever had, and unlike other fancy soap, this one holds its shape. It doesn't immediately turn to mush as you're using it. This has the same firmness as a cheap bar soap, but has the same quality, delicious scent, and lovely body feel as a highly artisan soap you would get at the farmer's market. Also, if we sell enough soap, then they're gonna get me my own soap, so I can be right next to Giga and Iron Mouse. So please use code STAR at checkout and get 10% off. I don't know why. Okay, Amuse Bouche, thank you. At least I'm not insane. There's one other person. Cause I can't do it. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. I'll drink all the onion banana juice for you. We can find inner peace together. I'll just chug it for you, okay? And I'll rinse my mouth before we kiss, okay? Leave me high, Otto. It just sounds weirdly good. I don't know why. I don't know, but I want inner peace. Maybe I'll get the avatar state. Who knows? Maybe I've been the avatar this entire time and we just didn't pay attention to it, you know? How do you juice a banana? You probably puree it, I would assume. I'd imagine you puree it, right? Yeah. Like, I don't know. You could do it. Brush and floss with me. Oh, get core inside me? Ooh.
I suppose. Gross.
Specifically, Aang sought the guidance of Guru Patik. Mastering his
Patik.
power meant clearing his chakra.
Patik! That's not how it's not Patik, it's Patik. Sorry, I'm a nerd. It's Guru Patik. Patik, not Patik. Sorry, I'm that kind of a nerd. I'm like, actually, it's Patik, not Patik.
Chakras, emptying his mind
wasn't
of
a bender,
earthly
yes.
attachments. Seems simple,
He
but
was
this also
an onion
meant
banana
rejecting
juice
his
bender.
feelings for Katara, the person he loved most.
When he had to choose between the world or the girl, Aang followed his heart and it
I love octopus farm.
didn't end well.
No, it really didn't.
He got better. Aang was determined to understand the world's people, even the enemy Fire Nation. Something he accomplished thanks to the redeemed Prince Zuko, the Sun Warriors.
And these two honking dragons! Aang was scared of firebending, but it's totally awesome! It's not just about burning and blowing shit up. Okay, well it is, but there's
Well,
so
yeah.
much more to it.
Formed from the explosive movements of Shaolin Kung Fu, firebending controls all manner of heat.
So fucking
and
cool
through the
looking.
teachings of fire and water, he can redirect lightning bending, a burst of atmospheric discharge
kill
shot at
Rocket
over 200,000 miles
Sun
per
Warriors
hour.
was such a good episode.
Iroh, the best uncle ever, used his techniques to
This is what I was
redirect
thinking about.
natural lightning. So, you know it's the real deal. Not crazy enough? At his peak, Aang surpassed benders who could throw buildings, melt
Yes!
stone, and hold up this gigantic library solo. Whoop it.
Did he really surpass Toph? Like, in earthbending? Maybe, okay, in the Avatar state, yes. But without the Avatar state, I mean, she's the best freaking earthbender in history. I think, listen, I might just be a freaking Toph fangirl, but I think that Toph was still a better bender. And arguably, I think Toph was a better bender than even Avatar state Aang in earthbending alone. No Avatar could metal bend up to the point. Korra can metal bend. So, but like size, like I mean, like listen, her ingenuity with earthbending. I mean, like being able to figure out seismic extent by just watching and like being around badger moles, like not even be able to talk to them or even see what they're doing, and then also inventing metal bending. Like her ingenuity is and creativity with metal bending is far beyond anything that like humans had ever done. He was a master earthbender, but Toph was a better master. She goes beyond like just a higher level. She is the master earthbender. Aang was a master earthbender. She was the master earthbender. And I don't think that like listen, like, Avatar State gives you a lot of power and stuff, but in terms of technical skill, let's say, because, like, Avatar State, yes, you can, like, all of a sudden doing crazy, insane stuff, like, you have more power at your disposal, but in terms of technical skill, I don't even think all of the avatars collectively matched up to Toph, you know? Could match but not surpass. Toph could definitely was the most intuitive and highest potential earthbender. Yes, exactly. She held a cave in. I know, right? She also learned how to sandbend. Yeah, that was her hardest one too, and she figured it out. Maybe Kyoshi. I mean, Kyoshi is part of the Avatar State as well. Kyoshi's good. But versus Toph, I think that Toph wins. I'm just saying. I'm the greatest earthbender who's ever lived, and you don't have two Tundras to forget it. Yeah. So remember Toph's death battle from way back? Oh, yes.
Ozai's butt should be no problem, right?
Not exactly. You see, the air nomads were pacifists who believed in the value of life above all. Being the last airbender, Aang didn't think his people were truly gone unless he went back on their teachings, meaning he really didn't want to kill Ozai.
So, what, he's just a coward now?
No!
Mr. Fire Lord is about to burn down the entire Earth Kingdom!
Not at all. Are you even listening?
He still
Aang
fought
was
him.
simply at odds with what he wanted and what the world expected, so he needed to make a choice.
Right.
That's fair.
In his greatest challenge yet, Aang discovered his true self, making his spirit unbendable and finally mastering the Avatar State.
Making him as strong as avatars who could cause hurricanes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions!
Or in Avatar Kyoshi's case, a new island. As in, she broke off nearly 30 square miles of a peninsula to
She
form
did
a
use the Avatar
new
State for that,
landmass.
but
to defeat Ozai, Aang
Yeah.
needed one final
okay.
element, something few avatars had bent before: energy bending.
Not the easiest thing to do, but Aang totally overwhelmed Ozai, severing the tyrant's connection to fire and stopping his invasion, all while keeping his no-kill run intact. The
question: does that add to the Avatar cycle? Because like the freaking Avatar 1, when he first became the first Avatar, he created the Avatar cycle by going to the different lion turtles and being given the different bending types. So does the Avatar after, like, does the next Avatar in a cycle, we lost connection to Korra. Korra can still energy bend, so that is still connected to Rava. So I did see, at the end of Korra, she still has the ability to energy bend. So it's still part of the Avatar spirit. So does that affect the Avatar cycle? Is there going to have to be, like, an energy bender in the thing? Which also could work, because, like, freaking, there is, like freaking, what's her freaking, Tenzin's, like, oldest daughter? She did have energy bending potential. So what if, like, the air nomad specifically, maybe even, has to be a descendant of Aang from that because of the energy bending as part of the cycle? I don't know. Enemy is too reliant on individual spirit, I guess? Sort of. Korra was able to energy bend, but anything Korra could do, the next Avatar could do. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But would she void 96? Yes, it's true. What void, no energy bending is too reliant, I guess. But I mean, like, the freaking line... That poses a question. The lion turtles gave them, like, all their different bending styles. Was there other things was there other powers the lion turtles could have given them? Was there other elements beyond the four, like, bending elements that we see that the lion turtles could have given them, but they never did? Like, is that I mean, there's an option. We do not know. I know, this is me theorizing, me thinking about it. You know? It's like, I thought the first Avatar was a lion turtle. Nah, it was a guy who went to the lion turtles. There could only be, we don't know. Lion Turtle's holding out on us. Honestly, what if there's reality bending? What if there is reality bending, like the ability to, like, manipulate space-time, you know? What about other bending spirits besides Lion Turtles? Right? Also, yeah, right? How did the Lion Turtles get this strong? Where did they come from? What happened? Anyways, took away his blood bending? Yeah. Also his water bending in general. Anyway, sorry, we're 23 minutes into the react. It's just me nerding about Avatar. I love this show, okay? The tiger porcupine stamp. Oh, face bending. Spirit bending is a possibility. I mean, yeah.
Ultimate F you to this warlord's ideology.
Now that the Fire Nation had cooled off,
Isekai
Aang led a new era of peace with the United Republic of Nations, a place where all people could prosper, and where a new generation and a new avatar would take the reins.
He even got hitched with
I love
Katara.
Korra.
Take that, Zutara shippers.
I will end you.
For all his doubts, Aang fulfilled the Avatar's destiny and then some. And he did it in a way that was true to who he was.
Because
Uncle Iroh is amazing. I love Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh is so good. I love Uncle Iroh so much. God, I love that in Korra, like, we find out that, like, he's just, like, been chilling in the spirit world. That's such a good ending for him. I love him just being, I just love that he's just like, oh yeah, he's alive. We couldn't kill Uncle Iroh. I'm so sorry, everyone. We just couldn't let him die. So he's just allowed to live in the spirit world, drinking tea all the time. I'm like, this is the best possible thing possible, you know? Bosco, the only single animal breed. Yes. I'm in a boss. Thank you for the follow. I love Iris so much. Ramako. Yes. Oh. Tales of Bossing Say. Oh my god. I cry. Every time I see that, like, on the next episode of on my watch order, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna grab a blanket and some tissues. I'm not skipping this ever, but I'm going to be crying my eyes out by the end of this. I'm thinking about it and you can hear me starting to cry. Fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna cry right now. No, don't start singing this song. Oh god. Okay, this cuts deep. This cuts deep. Don't fucking do this to me. T Zoko's great. Okay.
or being the Avatar, or even an Airbender, the greatest thing he could ever be was himself. All in a day's work for a free, fun-loving kid.
No, crying. I get it. Whoa!
The battle is coming up thanks to this episode's sponsor, DraftKings Casino.
Whoa!
Big news from the casino! Lightning Link is available online for the first time ever.
I think
right on
so many things
DraftKings
for
Casino.
DraftKings recently.
If you're new, you can play $5 and get 1,000 spins, including 500
I love
Lightning
that
Link
too,
spins. Doing the math on that, that's 50 spins per day for the first 20 days.
Strike now to claim your offer. Download the DraftKings Casino app and sign up with code.
Listen, I don't skip ads unless it's a total scam. Debatably, gambling is, but it's up to you. I'm not, like, listen, gamble responsibly. I'm not going to tell you what to do. If it is the original video, I like to respect them and keep their ads in place because they, like, if someone really, really wants to, like, already plays DraftKings and they want, or, like, they want a freaking code with Battle, then that helps Deathbattle, and, like, I don't want to take away from their earning potential, their skills, their everything. Like, listen, I want to respect the original creators as much as possibly can, you know? Listen, gambling against TOS, though, oh, whatever, just an ad. It's not for me, okay? I just respect the original creators, and I want to make sure that they get their cuts, you know?
Battle, then spin Lightning Link high stakes anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
The crown is yours in partnership with DraftKings Casino.
Speaking of
Gambling
ads, I know
problem? Call
timing.
1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call
We don't wanna skip this part.
888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly.
Yeah, like, listen, like we don't want to skip this. Like, yeah, if you have a gambling problem, make sure to contact help. There's a helpline here, and honestly, like, if you are having trouble with it, please reach out to others. Talk to friends, talk to family. Don't go in it alone, you know? That's, like, I mean, honestly, if anything, even beyond, I'm glad that I've watched this through just so we got this. So, yeah.
Possibly 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia only. Void in Canada. Eligibility restrictions apply. Non-withdrawable spins issued as 50 spins per day for 20
so if
days.
you're not in
Valid for
Canada.
select games only and expire each day after 24 hours. Spins values
The gambling
vary. See
helpline
terms
number
at
includes a 777. That is hilarious.
casino.com/promos. Ends August 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Holy crap. Okay.
Add extra.
Okay. I don't know much about Genshin. I played a little bit. Like, I played for a couple months. Mona was my favorite because she was very sexy. And also, you could splishy splash in the water. I love characters when they have, like, unusual freaking movement options. And I like that I could just keep, like, spamming her dash button so she would go in and out of the water, and I would just, like, dive around. It wasn't the most effective way of traveling because I probably could have just ran. But it made me so fucking happy. That's exactly the type of character I like in those type of open world games. I want someone who is going to be like, this isn't the normal way that you move, and it looks cool and funny, and she's sexy as well, so that's pretty great. Also, freaking when everyone does a Mona cosplay, fuck. Frolic masking, exactly. I have a theory that Sensaka is an avatar for non-benders because he mastered every non-bending style. I mean, honestly, that's, like, he basically did the avatar journey for non-bending, which is so fucking valid. Honestly, I remember when I first had the prop game hunt mode, and playing as a Mona was broken because you can just dash around in a pond and no one can find you. I love that. I honestly, like, the only like, I don't, like, Genshin didn't really grab me personally for whatever reason, but I do occasionally want to go back to play Genshin just to play as Mona, not to do anything. Like, I just want to put on a podcast and just, like, dash around the map as Mona, flopping about, not battling, not doing quests, literally just in-game, just bouncing around as Mona. That honestly, that sounds like a really good relaxing time for me. The ads are dead. Oh my gosh, but like, yeah. I want Link and Genshin. Oh, that'd be good. I love that they put Aloy, even though her design isn't great. I love the idea that they did put Aloy in the game, you know? I love me some Horizon. Oh, Genshin 2 halfway through the Lightning Island and then stop. That's fair, Fifi. Okay, let's get back into it. I know less
Barbecue
though.
sauce.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Welcome
What?
to Teyvat, a mysterious land governed by godly archons that drew the eye of someone beyond the stars. Ether.
AKA the Traveler, who escaped his dying world with his sister Lumine in search of the flowers that bloomed on their lost home, only to crash land, awaken to an apocalypse, and get cubed by this jerk.
Separated from his sister, Ether awoke, again, in a new, less apocalyptic age, and fished up his own pathetic pet pixie, Paimon.
Yeah, she makes for good emergency food. With his new guide, Traveler to the windy country of Mondstadt to find his link to the past, but got a Breath of the Wild glider instead.
And his first element, Animo, letting him make air slashes, tornadoes, and of course,
Windblade! But guess what? Traveler wasn't the only one with a power like this. Teyvat was full of blessed people wielding these relic
I
things
love
called
her.
visions.
vision bearers can imbue their
Lumina's
weapons
best
and
traveler,
bodies
you're right.
with elemental power,
on
summon
our food.
items, and use a special, well, vision to perceive the elements around them.
Normally, they're limited to a single element, but Traveler is just built different. Through Paimon's guidance, he began collecting.
Ad Astra to Ascara from the Stars Best. What? No. Oh man, Ad Astra. Fucking. What is the Star Trek one from Strange New Worlds? Ad Astra. Postera. It's like, oh fuck. It's like To the Stars Through Struggle, I think is what it's called. Does anyone remember what it is? Fuck. Now, oh my god. Infinity Pockets? Wait. Huh? Is this the Infinity Pockets? Wait. Ad Astra per Aspera. Thank you. Yes, Ad Astra per Aspera. To the Stars Through Struggle. Listen. Not everyone loves Strange New Worlds. That line has like settled into my heart. To the Stars Through Struggle. Like, I think it's like Ad Astra barbecue sauce. Ad Astra per Aspera. That honestly, that was the moment where I was watching and I'm like, they know Star Trek. They know Star Trek. That's what Boone said. Okay, I didn't hear him properly. I didn't hear that properly. Oh my gosh. But no, I'm like, they know Star Trek. That's what Star Trek is. That's what it is. And it just is this beautiful and wonderful. I love it.
Elements from mysterious statues across Teyvat. No vision relic needed for him.
Each nation had a new culture, a new element, a new crisis.
I love that.
And new character banners.
One of my favorite
When
shows.
asked to play a sleuth for a murder case in Liyue, Traveler wasn't
I don't
interested.
know, Miss Fish.
A corpse
Is it?
couldn't tell him where his sis was, but he was roped in anyway and got the Geo ability to form rock constructs and eruptions of Earth.
When Ether ventured to Inazuma, he didn't care about its war with the Vision Bearers and their Archon either, until he saw the suffering caused by its tyrannical rule, and joined the resistance with Electro abilities, fighting the powers that be using electric buzzsaws, thunder blades, and lightning.
He even learned to dodge lightning. Other Electro users like my wife Lisa can conjure storms. No shock when
Lisa is amazing. Okay, so far though, so he has Earth and Wind, which goes toe to toe with Aang. Aang can redirect lightning, but I do worry about that being a limiting factor because redirecting lightning is a slow and difficult thing to do. You can't just spam redirect lightning. It is a very difficult thing to do. And Aang has not had much experience with redirecting lightning to start with, but we'll just say he can do it. I am a little bit worried about the lightning hitting him. On the flip side, I'm not sure if he has a defense to all of the Aang's elements, and can Geo affect metal? Which Aang can't metal bend. Sadly. Oh fuck, never mind. I'm wondering if it was if Aang was allowed to add metal bend, if Geo was able to deal with that almost. For anyone gets any ideas, Radiant Shogun's my wife. Anyone else is coping? Okay, hectic.
my adopted daughter Klee made explosions that raised mountains. Traveler met all kinds of people like this.
Fire
you know the type?
Well. Fire
Twinks.
Geo.
What? Yeah, Teyvat has its
Hydro?
own laws, Boomstick. Many twinks being one of them.
What?
Maybe 2 or 3 of them, actually.
Ringmaster.
Shut up, Wiz. This guy's been playing Genshin since launch.
I know everything there is to know about the Genshin meta. Either can mix elements for different reactions. Basically, big elemental
Right,
combinations. Geo crystallizes materials into special barriers. Electro mixed with water stuns foes. Animo spreads elements around in swirls of destruction. Boom!
Like how I combine beer and gunpowder.
Exactly, Boomstick.
What?
Using Dendro, Traveler can form plant life that, when mixed with water and lightning, makes homing beams. Yeah, run from that. With enough clever thinking.
So Aang does know how to do plant bending. So Aang is able to deal with all of the different elements in Genshin, because they're basically just elements that are offshoots of his. Yeah, he knows plant bending. He learned from the swamp benders. He didn't do much of it, but he did show it off a couple times. Earth and water plant bending, exactly. So there is a couple of options. I'm a little bit worried about the lightning. Electro is my biggest fear for Aang, because Aang has only one defense to Electro, and it's not great. It really isn't. It's just like redirecting, and that's... But Aang can't combo like Aether can. That's true. But I think that Aang has more raw power. Like, in general, I think so. Aether doesn't know an energy bending equivalent, I think. The question is it going to be, can Aang energy bend the Traveler? Like, can you take away their connection to the elements using that? That would be really freaking insane if, like, this ends with, like, Aang taking away Traveler's equivalent of bending. Has notable problems with lightning in the past. Exactly. Lightning is not a great situation, honestly.
And artifact farming, you can combine anything in Genshin.
Okay, we get it. Go lose another 50-50, you whale.
I'll show you a whale. Drop one on your next time you're not looking.
In Sumeru, Traveler later beats Scaramouche, an edgy catboy with multiple elements at his fingertips, all in a time loop that got repeated 168 times.
Speaking of time, Aether had control of more than just his own future. Tevet's fate fundamentally changed in ways small and grand, all through his unending willpower.
Because the Traveler was a descender, someone unbound by the land's destiny. Even this big tree that records all of the world's events had no idea he existed.
Like when he helped defy the judgment of a biblical flood in Fontaine, where he mastered Hydro for his best Cuphead impression with water bullets.
Heck, a dinosaur chose not to blow up the world just because Paimon and Traveler befriended it. If that wasn't cool enough, Traveler can, unrelated, turn into a dinosaur. Hell yeah! Yo, look at him. I wonder if I can get a dinosaur on my Genshin team.
Through these legally distinct Pokemon, Aether can fly, dig through the earth, or charge foes like a Jurassic bull. He traveled across...
Now this is a question. Can Aang contact the spirit world? Like, can he get the big panda bear to come fight with him? Can he call Roku's dragon? Genshin Power World when? Like, I'm wondering, like, I think Aang could technically achieve that if he really tried hard, or he got to the right areas. He could probably, like, invoke some spirits. I don't know if it's possible, but I feel like there's an edge case. There is an edge case where Aang could get freaking the spirits. Fucking if this battle like takes place close enough to the North Pole, freaking getting with the ocean or moon spirit. I mean, everyone wants to get with the moon spirit, you know. You know, freaking like ocean powered freaking Aang, just wins, you know. Technically, that would happen here. No, Aang is the bridge between spirit and the material world, but most of the time not able to control. I know, but like, in a desperate situation, spirits can have helped in the past, you know? I've seen Genshin Maxor. I have. Are you a fan of My Hero Academia? I am. I know it's very unlikely, basically not going to happen. But I was just thinking, there is an edge case, like a 0.00001% chance of that kind of happening at some point. Like, he's done it kind of before, if he's been in the area, you know? Like, if the fight takes place close enough to the North Pole, the ocean spirit might be like, fuck it, I'm not letting this happen. You, me, Aang, we're gonna go after this guy, you know? Like, it could work out. You know? Edging a case, listen, that's what I want some girls to do to me. I don't know what's going on.
The land, searching far and wide, and finally stop swinging that one-star dull blade.
Instead, picking up the prototype Rancor, which he wields like a beast thanks to the Swordmaster Skirk and several straight days of training. What a grind set! Still, Traveler's Sis kept eluding him, choosing to hang in the shadows with these Gluminati.
Why are we saying that she's not the canon one? Why are they like, oh, this guy's going after his girlfriend, that his sister, sorry, not girlfriend, sorry, I've got things on my mind, women. Why are we like, oh, it's so canon that the girl's not the main character? I don't think I've ever seen anyone play male Traveler. I think this should be the other way around. Just saying. Because media. Media's wrong. Also, Legend, thank you for the 20 stream streak. I missed a bunch of stream streaks. I'll do that after this video. Oh my gosh.
A group from Conria, the nation cursed by the gods for messing with the Abyss. Unbeknownst to Ether, his sister had already traveled to Vat in a journey that mirrored his own.
And at the end, she found... Well, we don't really know. Not yet, at least. But whatever it is got her to side with the creepy villains. Plot twist!
What?
Eventually, Ether reached the nation of Natlan to fight in its never-ending war with the Abyss. He gained the pyro element, learning to launch fireballs and explosions combined of flame with lightning.
He didn't just dabble in fancy pyrotechnics. By connecting with the people there, Travaler achieved Night Soul's blessing, a power-up state fueled by primordial element juice, strong enough to make a blade of fire hundreds of feet long.
That's cool.
Hell yeah,
The
that's
villain
strong
is
enough
us,
to
is
take
it?
down the heart of the Abyss, which is on the level of 5-star waifus like Mawika and the Rising
Who
Shogun.
is that?
An Archon who, in ages past,
Who is the motorcycle
sliced
babe?
Yashiori Island in two.
That's cool, but how about when this Venti guy threw a whole-ass mountain? According to Paimon, Travaler can level a mountain himself.
Additionally,
What?
Ether learned how to
Wait,
use
is
light
Paimon a
energy to
guy?
form a Kuvaki.
Wait, did they say himself? Is Paimon a guy? Huh?
Level a mountain himself.
Huh?
Additionally, Ether learned how to
Paimon
use
is
light
food.
energy
Okay,
to form
no.
a Kuvaki
Weird.
shield.
Talk about the
Something he
Traveler.
used to protect
Oh,
the
gotcha.
people of Nodcry by blocking a cannon blast with enough energy to obliterate a town.
This was no ordinary cannon either. It also uses Kavaki energy, so that's a beam of light.
Through all his adventures, Ether had come to
she's
genuinely
emergency
care for
food,
Tevat's
okay.
people. Maybe one day he will reunite with his sister, but for now, he's fighting for a whole new world. His new home.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I'm trying to think about this. I'm honestly trying to think about, power. Because I think in terms of, like, elements, like, we have defenses, because I do agree that, like, earthbending can be a defense for Aang for lightning, for, like, the electro stuff. The question is raw power here, I think, is the difference. I think Aang might be more skilled in general. That's a close battle, too. The Harem Archon. That's a problem. I think it's like, who has more raw destructive power and defensive power? And I honestly can't say. I honestly don't know. I'm a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie. What I'm worried about with freaking Aang is we saw Roku lose to a mountain. Like, Roku lost into, like, he was old, but he used the Avatar state and tried fighting a freaking volcano and he lost. I'm a little bit worried that the Avatar doesn't have enough power. I'm very scared. Yeah, the volcano. Roku is also very old. Paimon is female, just looked up. Okay. How much external help that they need to be powerful? Yeah, Roku's actively betrayed. That's also true, but, like, even before he got betrayed, he was losing that fight. Against a mountain. I'm scared. I'm scared for my boy. We'll see.
You need a higher adventure rank for that.
Don't you worry, gang. I
Who's
dumped
that?
all my savings into Primo Gem.
Rank for that.
Don't you worry.
Who's that? Who's this hot woman with a freaking a big card? Who? What?
Gang.
Who? Hi. Maybe I need to get back into Genshin. I don't know, man. Nerfer? Okay.
I dumped all my savings into Primo Gems for this.
What?
You can't miss when those ice guys trying to kill the Traveler inevitably warm
Nerfer.
up to
Okay.
him.
She's very pretty.
Still got it.
Oh, so that's why you're broke as shit.
To Ether, the journey has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs of its people, they are all part of it. Even
what?
if he's against the abyss itself, a
from
new dawn
Eleanor.
is somewhere just beyond the stars. And a field of flowers, Lumine too loved.
Aww. Ow! Come on,
The
Aang.
battle's about
Come
to start,
on, Aang,
and
got
if you
this.
like death
The
battle music,
Harem
some of your
Archon. I
favorite
need to
battle
find out
tracks
about
are
her.
coming to a collectible vinyl album.
This
What?
album features 10 tracks from our independent era,
What?
created by our awesome composers Brandon Yates and Theirwolf Media.
I'm buying this.
Like Death and Bloom from Ruby vs. Maka.
Yes! So fucking good. Oh, I'm buying this. I'm buying this.
Or
What else?
Requiem for a Thief from Joker vs. Giorno.
Yes! Oh, okay, I'm getting this.
Ooh, can't forget Game Over from Bowser vs. Eggman.
Nice! That's
And more.
epic.
Plus, it makes a great piece of art to display around your place. Drawn up
I
by
would
our
be
own
amazing if
animation
I
director,
did.
Luis Cruz.
So just
This
charm
album
everyone.
is
Yeah?
only available for pre-order. So head to deathbattle.gg or click the link in the description before August 10th and pre-order a
I
copy
will
so
have
you
to do
don't miss
that.
out.
And remember, Archivist and Chronicler members get a discount. That's deathbattle.gg, the home of Death Battle.
Woo!
All All right, the combatants are set, and we've
Mocking
run the
versus
data through
Kafka
all
song? Yes.
possibilities.
It's time
Come on,
for
Aang.
a Deathbattle!
Come on, Aang! What? Why was Aang playing baseball? What? What's going on? Come on, Aang. Come on, Aang. Come on, Aang.
Wind blade.
Woo! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, badass. Yes.
Two elements?
What? Yes! Spinning! Aang does love his animals. This is fine. Oh. Woo! Okay, Aang is having fun so far. Yeah! That's good. Aang's having just fun. He's not actually trying. Yes! Oh, Sonic Sense. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Huh? Huh? No, Aang! Aang called Alpha!
What's going on?
Aang called Alpha!
I was treasure hunting for 2 minutes. Now everything is going kaboom.
Yeah!
Sesame!
Let's go, Alpha! Alpha is best Alpha. Oh my god, yes. Okay, Aang is on the defensive, but he's just playing around. Woo!
Cool glider. Can it do this?
Yeah, Aang is just having fun. Aang is not fighting at this point. Yeah! He's always on the defensive. That's how his fighting style is. He is in complete control right now. Oh god! Yeah, Aang is in total control right now.
Never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Remember.
Why is on the inspiration? Okay, we're going God mode here. I forget what this is about called already. Woo! Aang is having fun still. Whee! Oh! Rider kick. Yes! Avatar stage! Fuck yeah! Okay, Traveler, run.
For those who came before. And those who will follow.
Yes! Oh, the fighting looks so good.
I am Avatar Aang, the last Airbender.
Yes, Aang, go! Yeah, Aang is just... Oh, come on, Aang, you got this! Oh my god!
Take this.
Oh god! Oh no! Oh no! Aang!
Through the heights and shallows.
Aang!
Infinite dust
Dodge!
and dawn.
Alpha, no! No! Aang! No! Why did he turn into
Way to
sparkles?
go, Traveler. But does this mean no treasure?
He was where the spy sparkles.
KO!
It came down to the lightning? Yeah. Oh, well, the Avatar is also gone forever now, too. It just came down to lightning bending? That's it? Like, if Aang hadn't been using water bending there, it would have been fine. Like, if he just used 3 of the elements there, it was fine. Okay, they'll explain it in a second. I'm like, no! Okay, the thing is, Aang was in complete control the entire fight. Like, he was just playing around. And then I watched the explanation, but, man! I was hopeful for Aang.
And my dailies are done. What a miss.
This was an interesting pairing, so let's break this down by power,
know, right?
experience,
That is so
speed,
good.
and elements.
First
Okay.
up, power. Aang and Traveler could both change the terrain of entire cities, and were way stronger than characters that can break mountains. But at their peak, they're both tearing up
You
islands.
took a world-traveling being and put them across the kid. Baghette's kid. Did you not watch Avatar? He traveled the entire planet a couple times over. I get your point, but still. Let billionaire thing the Vala.
Aang's avatar state made him on par with Kyoshi, who created
Wow.
and moved the island of Kyoshi. Similarly, Night Soul's blessing let Ether contend with Archon-level foes like the Raiden Shogun, who split Yashiori Island in two.
With an attack that even Vision Bearers weaker than Travaler can block. So he's definitely on that level.
Kyoshi Island is over 6 miles wide and long. Kyoshi moved the island 17 miles offshore in 2 seconds. So we have everything we need to calculate the amount of kinetic energy this would require.
Turns out it's basically the same as cutting through Yashiori.
Okay. But Kyoshi was a couple avatars ago. The avatar state is stronger by Aang. You have all of the experience and power of freaking, like, Avatar Roku, and then also freaking Aang in his journey. So technically, the avatar state is stronger than when Kyoshi was the one using it. So it's not, you can't just say whatever Kyoshi did is what Aang can do, because there's like, I'm afraid we have to use math. They're showing off the power gives them. I know.
About 3,000 gigatons of TNT. So their power is tied up.
Which means comparing their experience is crucial.
Ether's mastered more elements than Aang, but the Avatar state gave Aang centuries of knowledge.
With the memories and abilities of past avatars, Aang's kit was so extensive in a way Ether had no real answer for.
Not to mention, Aang's training was more focused. Traveler is skilled, sure, but his training was mostly just a means to finding his sister, while Aang's journey was all about mastering elements to combat other elements.
Experience narrowly goes to Aang. However, another important factor to consider is speed.
In terms of mobility, both could roughly match the other. If Travaler was immobilized with earthbending, he could just dig his way out as a dinosaur.
And Aang's airbending and glider meant he could easily counter Ether if he took flight.
But in terms of raw reaction speed, Travaler had it in the bag. Aang bending away lightning is crazy fast, but Travaler could dodge lightning much earlier in his journey, and now he can block that light-speed Kuvaki laser.
While lightning can move over 200,000 miles per hour, a beam of light can move 186,000 miles per second.
I was wondering
over
about that.
3,000 times faster than Aang. Travaler takes speed by a landslide.
So this all came down to the elements. Who could turn the forces of nature against the other?
At first, I actually thought this was Aang's dub.
Ether's elemental control is remarkable, but most of his attacks are projectiles, spires, and very specific implements that Aang has bent away in the past. Ether has never shown the precision or creative flexibility that we've seen with Aang's bending.
But throw in the combos of elemental reactions and the script flips. Travaler could mix not just his elements, but also Aang's in ways that Aang could not. Bending was Aang's greatest strength, but also, against Travaler, a weakness.
Because Aang usually had one or more elements around him, it gave Ether an easy access point through these combinations. When Aang used fire, Ether could use lightning to catch him in an overload. If Aang used water, Traveler's electrocharge could paralyze him, and so on.
This isn't just a gameplay thing. Genshin characters like the lovely Lisa canonically say this is how the elements work.
And unlike Aang, Ether has fought multiple people who can use multiple elements. The longer the fight went on, the more Ether would trip Aang up with these combinations, some of which Aang could not bend.
Aang could redirect lightning, sure, but what about electro buzzsaws, or an electrified tornado, or dendro blasts of pure plant energy?
The Kavaki shield especially gave Ether a strong
defense. No, the plant one, plant energy? I argue between understanding to be able to bend, like, plants themselves, bend the water in the plant, and then also be able to do spirit bending. I think he could bend the pure plant energy. I don't know if he would do it, like, I mean, honestly, he'd be surprised by it. I think he could, if I'm being completely honest. I don't, it's just, there's never been a chance for him to do it. I think there's a case. I do understand the rest of them. I think you could probably redirect the lightning with those two, but Dendro is quite good. Yeah, no, I understand and I accept the results, but I do feel like Aang has more potential than they're giving him here, honestly. I'm just saying.
To fall back on. Since it was made of pure light, Aang had no way to remove it outside of brute force.
By comparison, Aang's wind barrier wouldn't block Traveler's elements. It would actually merge with them and create more combos that would target Aang himself. Not a great situation to be in.
And since Ether's powers came from external earthly sources, like those statues, Aang could not depower him with energy bending, even if he theoretically overcame Ether's willpower.
Willpower that is strong enough to alter the fate of the entire world. Sorry, Aang, but elements goes to the Traveler. Cinch it is victory. Ether way you cut it. He was in his element.
The winner is the Traveler,
I guess.
Ether.
Okay, I'm ready for my cameo.
What?
Oh.
Oh. Don't know who you are.
Next time on Deathbattle.
Who's next? Who's, Samurai Jack? No, wait, what? Why is it Samurai Jack? Bionicle? Wait, what? Is it Bionicle versus Ninjago?
Subscribe and join us.
It's Kai versus Tao. Oh, okay, it's Ninjago versus Bionicle. Huh! God, I miss Bionicle. I've never interacted with Ninjago, but I loved Bionicle as a kid. Never watched the show, I just loved the toys, you know?
As a member to see more Deathbattle.
I
Thanks
guess.
for watching.